going on, guys? Victor here. Check it out. I'm in Southern California once again with my good friends Fetish crew, and we have an overnight trip planned. We're going to send it offshore, fish the Channel Islands, the world famous Channel Islands, for a few different species you guys have not seen on this channel before. Very excited. What do we say, boys?
Yeah! Let's get it!
All right, guys, check this out. Look at how beautiful this is. One of the Channel Islands right there behind me. You guys saw Ari riding right there in our wake. That's actually one of Brian's other captains that we fished with. The very first time we fished with Ari. First thing, our mission is to pick up some squid, get some live baits for the afternoon.
So these glow, and those squid think it's a possible mate. They'll come and grab it. It's stuck on these little guys. Hopefully we can make some squid, because we only got like 15 pieces of squid right now. Plan is to catch more bait. That way we're ready for this evening bite and tomorrow morning. Maybe luck into one in the meantime too. You never know.
If you don't know who this is my good buddy Adam. We've been friends for 2 years now, and he actually started a channel last year. So if you guys are interested in the SoCal fishery, this guy's an absolute slayer. Not just fishing, but he also does a lot of spearfishing and stuff. And does some catch and cook, so you guys got to check out his channel link below. You're going to see him a lot in this video.
Yeah, I appreciate anyone watching the videos, and again, I started that channel due to Victor's advice, and I've been having fun doing it, so maybe I'll see you guys on my channel too. Captain Norris over there saw some I guess some fuzz on the bottom, as they call it. So there's some squid down on the bottom, and I have this squid jig out there, and I'm just bouncing it up off the bottom. Those little, I guess, little beads, they do glow down there in that low light. And again, it kind of looks like a possible mate, and those squid will come up and grab onto it looking for a mate, and then they get stuck on those little spikes. It's a real subtle tick, so it's really important to kind of know what the weight feels like without one on there, because when you go to lift up, it doesn't feel like a fish bite or a thump. You'll just feel a little bit of extra weight.
Had or had?
Oh, dude. We're all bit on squid right now. David just put one in the well. You also don't want to horse these things in, or they're just going to rip off. Just a nice steady reel in.
Oh my God!
On the bottom hooks too.
Nice. On the,
that one really snags them a lot. Look, that's a beautiful size one. Beautiful.
Oh, damn, Adam.
Beautiful job, guys.
big dog.
Look at how cool animals these are. Look at all the way they just change their colors. Give us an anatomy lesson.
All right, basically the best way to grab these things is you want to wrap your pinkies around their eyes, because they do have beaks and they'll mess you up. Right here, just like that. Beautiful little squid.
Jig it up and down, guys. Jig it up and down.
We're using dropper loops, circle hooks, tied to a spider hitch dropper loop, and we're sending it to the bottom, 1 foot at a time, just like this. This is the tipping. Can't tell you. Can't
spin up the line or something?
Spin it around, and can't tell. It's all about the presentation. Can't tell you how many times we've actually gotten bit on the way down, instead of just quickly dropping it all the way to the bottom.
So as we're squid fishing, we'll have squid down there, because obviously if there's squid down there, there's predators. We got halibut and sea bass are our two main targets for this trip.
He's still on.
He's still on, baby? I think there's a fish on there. I still feel another line, Brian.
You?
Yep. There's another line. Feels dense.
Yeah. Halibut.
You got color right here. That's a halibut.
Grab that. Get in there.
Oh, it's a bat ray.
Oh, that's why I messed this all up. This is what we call a bat ray, and they are our nuisance. They feed in the same zone as the sea bass, halibut, yellowtail. So unfortunately, they run kind of good, as you saw.
All right, guys. So we have arrived at our fishing spot. Our first stop of the day. We caught some squid earlier. Made about 50 baits. Look at these guys swimming in there. Oh yeah, baby. You know you always feel good when you roll up to the spot and you got a live well full of bait. Morale is high, right, Bill?
Feeling ready. Think we're gonna get a halibut here.
Also, as you guys see, it's pretty windy out here. Probably blowing like 15, 20 knots, so definitely not the best. But we're gonna make it work. Brian always puts us on the fish. Every single time we fish this guy, it's one of the fishiest guys you'll ever meet. Ain't that right, Brian?
Well, I don't know. Let's see what happens today.
Just take it, Dylan. Just take it.
Just take it, Dylan.
We're tight. We're tight, baby. We kind of have some interesting conditions with
Keep reeling.
wind against current, but it didn't take long to get bit at all.
The suspense is killing me, Dylan. The suspense is
I think
killing
he's
me.
going to be a nice
Just like that.
double-digit halibut. Probably not huge.
Flat. It's flat. Keep his head in the water. His head. Oh, he might be short.
He looks close. Well, he's going to be close to keeper size. In California, halibut have to be at least 22 inches to keep, so that's why we netted him there. We are on the board, guys. Let's hope he's legal. We'll give him a measure here.
Crazy, because that would be like a giant flounder in Florida.
Yeah.
Literally a giant flounder.
Or a tiny halibut in Alaska, you know? So it's all relative to where you're fishing.
23.5 inches. Thank you for your life. Got us on the board.
Now we're gonna bonk you in the head. Aren't you so in love with halibut that you named your own daughter after halibut?
My daughter's name is Halibut Brianna Norris. Yes.
You know this guy is serious if he names his daughter halibut, so we're on the right boat today.
Halibut Brianna.
Put one in the body and one in the mantle.
Right on top of its the head right there, and right here, right on top of the head, and then bam, just right there. So it turns 90 degrees in, just like that.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 rods down on the bottom. We're real close to the bottom, and we're kind of just drifting through this area. Picked up 1 halibut so far, but you never know. You could get 6, 7 fish on at a time. White sea bass swims through, yellowtail.
I saw that go, and then small one. Wait. Oh, he's turbid. Come back. Yeah.
It's a big sole.
Yeah, that's keeper. Yeah. Keeper rock.
There we go. They don't have
Sole usually in 64-degree water. Surprised seeing him here this time of year, but we're just excited to catch a fish. Let's go, boys.
And we're tight
We're
again.
on.
So if this is the right flavor, this rod needs to come out of the way right here. This one.
Which one?
Up
This
there and bring it to the bow.
You know, Brian, after fighting 2 bat rays, I don't think it's another bat ray.
Well, I'm hoping not.
It doesn't look like it.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Here, you got this one. You want to lay him out flat, and then I'm going to stick him. Yeah, that's why I said you could leave his head in the water. He's not going to know he's even hooked.
You got
Keep it
this
down.
line right now.
Wait, keep the head in the water. Oh, he's. Stick him. Oh, he stuck him.
Let's go.
Great job. Great job.
Nice work.
Great job, Vic.
Sorry, Vic.
All
If
right,
I leave his
guys.
head in the water, I could get him.
What
like
just
that.
happened here, boys?
Oh, we got a nice flatty.
Nice legal.
That's a good
Yeah,
one,
that's a
man.
keeper for sure.
All right.
First ever California halibut for me. Such a pretty fish and such a freaky fish. And I know it's super repetitive, but for those of you guys at home who don't know, they actually got 2 different colored sides to their body. This is the side that's laying on the sand. So you gotta imagine these guys are a predatory ambush fish. So when a little forage like a squid or something swims over them, all they see is this brown side, which matches perfectly with the sand. The white blends in with it on the underside, and they actually have two eyes on the one side of their body, so they're always looking up. On the top side of their body, so they're always looking up. On?
Is that yours?
Oh yeah. What makes you think it's a bat ray versus something else?
Just the way it ran, I could feel like the wing flaps instead of like a head shake or like a tail beat. Yeah.
Our
Well,
last
it's a
big
very
sea bass-
experienced.
Our last big sea bass did that exact same thing.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta fight. That's true. Yep. You gotta fight
Oh,
every fish.
halibut. Oh, sea bass.
Like it's the right one, you know.
Adam.
What happened?
It broke. There's nothing left.
All right, guys, on again. We've had some pretty consistent action out here. Oh, that rod almost looked like it was getting bit. This rod's getting bit in the back here, I think.
Yeah, buddy.
This is doing what you wanted to do, right? Halibut.
Yeah.
Vibes.
This is that one is.
Halibut. Oh, bat ray?
Flat.
No,
Keep
it's
his head in the
flat.
water.
Oh, nice.
Bro, it's a halibut, bro. You said Batman.
You said Batman. You said that. I said
I
that.
saw a giant head on it.
I saw the head and I saw all
the head
this.
is.
Oh, man.
We don't have any fun out here. No.
It's a little chaotic out here, but you guys saw how that fish stayed up and down. It didn't run out or do anything weird. That's what you want. Those halibut, they stay straight up and down. So we got 3 in the boat now. How you feeling, bro?
Dude, absolutely stoked.
Is that your biggest halibut, Torin?
I think that might. I have no idea. I don't even know if I've caught one before, to be honest. So yes, it's bigger than 0 pounds.
Okay, let's get this one right back in the water.
For some reason,
Really?
they get like black spots on it.
Oh, so that's permanent on them.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it on here on the tail, right here.
Uh-huh.
You can see it right here. For some reason, they just black up like that.
Never
That's when
seen
they
that
get
before.
big. Beautiful fish right there.
We just want our weight back. I keep getting bat rays, man.
Another one, you think?
Like we just saw it.
We really should have done a bat ray catch and cook here, huh?
I mean, they're giving us plenty of opportunities to do that.
Is it ripping?
I thought you had.
Oh, daddy Batman. Feels like a bat. I think they must be spawning right here.
Yeah, dude, Batman's at it again.
Oh. My biggest sea bass did this exact same thing. Exactly like this, went out and up like that.
They do fight
They
weird.
do, and then they go up and they'll like splash like 200 yards away, and then you get them back in.
That is some, yeah, you guys see this on the screen here. That's a crazy system moving in. Are you flat or you bat?
It's this one might be flat, guys. I'm getting to mono here. You want to stick this one right here? Let's go. Come on, be the right kind.
I got you.
All in all, good, high quality fun and a lot of action.
I know. I'm getting my workout today. That's for sure.
We're definitely having some fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it is flat. Lay him out flat. Flat. I can't see him.
Yeah!
Let's
go!
Told you.
Right,
there's a big female around.
Man,
No, I'm telling
I
you.
definitely had to put my work in for my turn there. Went through like 6 bat rays. Whew, that was fun.
That thing for a second looked like a Batman too.
So I don't know if we filmed it earlier, but we did a rock, paper, scissors to see who got to pull on the first fish. Obviously we gave Victor priority number 1, and then Dylan.
Victor gave it to me.
Yeah, so Victor had the camera in his hands, we got bit, so Dylan got to wind in the first one just because we had to get the first one on the boat. Oh, I think I won actually, but I traded with T, so he got to catch one, and then he caught another one because I just kept getting bat rays, so I was like, all right, you get the next one. So I think I pulled on like 5 or 6 bat rays before I finally got to connect with the right kind. But look at the teeth too. This has to be one of my favorite fish. They're just so incredible, whether you're catching them rod and reel or you're spearfishing for them. One of my favorite things to see diving is just the outline of these halibut. They use these fins here to kind of like vibrate and wiggle, and they'll kind of bury themselves in the sand. And all you'll see when you're diving is just the outline of their head. They have their mouths closed like that, and all you'll see is just this little V and their eyes sticking out. We just threw a burger over to Ari here. His boat was literally right there, and we just had a double. We got.
Lay it out flat.
So that's your line. I have the fish.
I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. Come down here, Dylan. Come down here, Dylan.
I need Vic up here.
Come down here.
Come down here.
Together. Anyway.
Yep, go here. Right here. Lift it up. Lift it up.
Got him!
Oh, no way.
Dude, that's a stud!
Numero 5.
Brian, yeah! I don't
Nice
know
work.
what happened there, but the fish is in the boat. That's all that
claim
matters.
it.
Tangled in his.
This is your.
What are they yelling at?
Is it Vic's rod? Yeah.
We got the bird chirping.
That's what do you? How big do you think this one is, Brian?
25.
20, 25 pounds.
Really?
Probably, yeah, 25 easy.
I always forget they're super dense fish. If you guys look at them from the side, I mean, they hold all their weight top to bottom. They're chunky fish. Look at that white belly, right? And then you look at this side, and they got all that brown, and we leave them on the gaff because if you let these guys go off the gaff, they freak out. So, all right, guys, so that's my biggest ever California halibut. Beautiful. Second one of the trip for me. I think everyone's got 1 or 2 now. Such a sick animal. We're having a great time out here with the boys. Got some burgers on the grill, catching halibut till the sun goes down. Life does not get better than this. Brian Norris always says, thank you for blessing us with your life, buddy. I love that, man.
Look at these,
Brian,
bro.
Brian's been working over here. Look at this.
Look at
Oh my gosh.
smoked carnitas, smoked pork that's gonna go on top.
Oh, we got carnitas
baby.
too?
Oh yeah.
Unreal. On top
right
of the
on top
burgers?
of the burger.
Ray Bebe.
Big baby.
Yeah, I know the light is blinding, but I took a nice snap. We all did, and Adam says, gotta come out here. We're on. But it's just another bat, Ray.
You missed the soup bin.
All right, Cruz, pull that
Good
one.
morning.
Yeah.
A shark?
Yeah.
Really?
It's heavy, but
Yeah, they're all.
Bassy, no?
Oh, that's a bass.
Norris told me to tie on the bucktail jig with a little stinger and a squid on there, and when he tells you to do something, you just listen.
It's a beautiful thing, bro. You're bit. You're over the top here. Try to go to the bow. Try to go to the bow.
Fighting like a big halibut.
Yeah, slide that one that way as far as you can, David. Yeah. Might be a really big flatty. There's some really huge flat fish here, like really big ones, like 50-pounders. Yeah, take your time.
I caught my giant here last year over 50 pounds, and as far as I'm aware, like all the line class record halibuts in California are at this island. So, lots of big ones.
It says 50 pounds.
Dude, it was.
Yeah, it's okay. You're pretty big halibut.
Yo, right here, guys. My fish is
It's a giant halibut.
Giant halibut.
Hang tight, hang tight. Keep them right there, right there. Bring them up.
Wow.
Oh, no! Free spool.
Called it, Brian.
Yeah, that's a big halibut.
Look at Adam with his PE halibut.
He's got a giant halibut here.
Not in yet. Hopefully he's
I just
bleeding.
don't-
Sorry, I got
Here we go.
caught.
Clicker free spool
I
up
got
front.
this, I got this. Your thing turned off, Adam. I'll give you the footage. I'll give you this footage.
Lay him out for me. Oh, yeah. Oh. Lift him one more time. One more time. One more time.
Oh my God, Norris.
Oh my God.
Yes.
What a pig.
Oh my gosh.
Where's the bat? Where's the bat? That time you weren't getting away from me, sucker.
He's 45, 50 pounds, dude.
Oh my gosh.
That might be a 50
Where's the
pounder.
bat? Where's the bat?
Dude, I just had the pellet gun. Should we shoot in the head?
Look at here. This halibut is maybe 15 to 20 pounds.
Hold it up a little bit,
That's
Brian.
probably like a 45, 50
Wow.
pounder.
Feels like a 50-pound bag of dog food.
Somehow
Go.
caught my hat.
Go again.
Unbelievable.
That's a pig, right? That's Piggy
What do you-
Smalls right there.
Its tail is wider.
Unbelievable.
Fish of a lifetime.
50-pound bag of dog food.
Look at that. Look at the bucktail in there.
Look at the bucktail in there. I said
Wow,
put
he
the
was
bucktail
hungry,
on,
huh?
right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's all right.
Oh, no way.
Look at
Wow, dude.
It hit bottom and I popped it off and I just felt it just load up.
Congrats, dude. What a fish. Look at the head.
Brian was petting it with the gaff. I know, right?
He just wanted to add a little dramatic.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're like, oh my God, what did the cap just do? I did that stuff on purpose, bro. You see me gap 5 of them right in the head yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You know, I don't know.
Pretty big target there.
Well, it looks like we hooked him.
Pretty
good.
big target, right?
Give it 50?
I said that 2-ounce buck was gonna
Yeah,
be
I'd say
bit.
mid 40s.
Yeah, probably like 45. Unreal.
Oh, you.
Thanks, though.
I know
this
Adam
hook.
loves halibut too.
I love halibut so much, man. Yeah, I just flipped it out, made a little bit of a longer cast to avoid all the lines around the boat, and I was just kind of walking it back. It had just hit bottom, and I popped it twice, and I kind of felt it like load up a bit. I didn't really feel a big like thump or anything like that, and I just kind of wound into it. And at first he swam right at the boat, so I thought I had another white sea bass. But as soon as he got straight up and down, I felt just, I mean, look at this thing. You could just feel the dense, like the density of it and just how wide that fish was. He stuck to the bottom for a bit and I couldn't get him straight up and down. But I knew he wasn't a bat ray because I could feel the tail beats and he wasn't like running out, scoping out, coming back, doing crazy stuff.
Dude, look at his mouth. That thing
that
is big. You could fit your fist in there.
It's absolutely insane. That dead weight wears you out for sure.
Is that your PB?
Yeah, absolutely. Like by a long shot, that thing's just ridiculous.
Dude, look at it. It's literally as big as the fish box.
We got the scale here. We have this big, beautiful halibut. Absolutely a fish of a lifetime, regardless of what it weighs. But I have a number in my mind. I won't say it right now, just because I'll be disappointed if it's not over said number.
You're not gonna like the answer.
No?
You're throwing it off the balcony, like you said.
What is it?
It's 37.
Oh, I said 38.
37.
37.
I mean, come on, man. That's a fish of a lifetime right there. So what's the backstory? What you wanted it to be over what number?
40. I was aiming for 40. I guess when we caught it, 42, 43. It sat nice overnight, so it probably lost a pound or two. I'll let you guys decide. In the comments down below, do you guys give me 40, or are you going to sell me short and give me 39?
40. It's a big tail, dude.
Yeah.
It's a big tail.
Look at that.
Okay, I feel, first of all, super privileged and honored to be able to fillet this fish. I was like, Adam, you sure you don't want to fillet? He goes, no, man, it's all you. I love filleting fish, so I'm not going to turn that down. So I'm going to start on the harder side of the two. The white side, if you look right here, he's got this like lateral line that's kind of a guide to show you where you should cut. On the dark side of the halibut, you can kind of feel where it's like raised, and you can see a very faint line. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our knife and we're going to cut along this faint line straight down all the way to the spine. And it basically lines up with the midsection of the tail. You guys see it's pretty much right there on the midsection. I'm going to do this one more time, go all the way down to the backbone. And another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to follow this head meat right here, also down to the spine, and match up with this line right here. These fish are kind of awkward to fillet, so the best thing to do is fillet them from the inside out. So if you can kind of picture, I'm going to barely flex my knife. I'm using an 8-inch Dexter flexible fillet. I'm going to barely flex it and kind of just start separating the flesh. You see how I'm able to work it in more and more as I do this? I like it. It's silent. It's just the sound of fish being cut. Dude.
Yep.
Is there a better sound?
No, there's not. Look at that.
Look at that
chunk.
dude. So you guys see what I'm doing? I'm filleting it from the inside out. Kind of making my life a lot harder than it needs to be, but you guys get the gist. Just kind of trace it from the inside out and just separate that meat. And now look. Okay, we can make that tail cut. So that is the top loin of our halibut. Oh my god, dude, that is a nice looking piece of fish.
Wow. Great
Look at
job, man. Look at that.
Thanks. It's just something about these cold water fish. Now it's much easier because now we don't have this in the way. So I'm gonna go down, kind of on the other side of the backbone right here. You guys see, you just work little sections at a time. And I know I'm not no halibut filleting expert. See how I kind of went over the gut cavity? Try not to penetrate into it.
That's beautiful. Look at that. Didn't miss it.
No, that's that little rib cage
any
meat.
of that. Look at this guy.
Real careful not to get into those guts. Oh, there we go. We avoided the
Nice.
guts.
Look at that.
Bam!
Wow. Dang, dude.
So we're fishing a squid, bud. Is that ink from Squid?
That kind of looks like ink, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Look at that. Pin that on. Drop it back down.
That, you think, oh no,
Just
that's,
one?
that's,
Yeah, that's another one. Partially digested squid. Yeah, look at the ink. Yeah. You can't see it on the black table, but that's definitely...
So I'm over here in Adam's kitchen. Look at this beautiful piece of halibut, real thick, and gonna be perfect for a little poké. So here's what I'm gonna do with this. About yay big. I'm gonna make a slice right there, and I'm gonna cut this in half. See, I gotta prove. Adam was a little skeptical of the halibut poké, but I'm on a mission to prove him wrong. If you guys ever watch Outdoor Chef Life, Taku, he does a lot of raw halibut dishes, and so that's what I want to do tonight. I really want to just taste the halibut in its purest form. And this ain't just no normal halibut. This is a once-in-a-lifetime halibut for Adam right here.
Well, thanks, dude. You're telling me I'm never gonna catch a bigger one?
No, that's it, dude. You've peaked. That's it.
Just never fished one.
Look at that. Dude, that is just like gold for a fisherman. Perfect little cube. Super firm. I like fish. When you work with raw fish, I like firm fish. And halibut is one of those. Just super lean, not gamey, not oily. Just like a real clean slate. I got my little block of halibut. Now Dylan can zoom in on this right here. And about yay big pieces. That's a good mouthful, you know, you could digest that in one bite. Just like that. I've never had halibut raw, but I'm very excited. So I'm gonna marinate kind of just the fish and season it up before the vegetables. So major key, we actually don't have sesame oil, but Adam's brother just ran to the grocery store, Ben. Thanks, Ben. This is like super important for any poke dish, at least I think. It's a really strong flavor profile. So in with some sesame oil, we'll do about 2 tablespoons, I'd say, because we are gonna add veggies to that still. Soy sauce, and when it comes to like the ratio or how much liquid, basically I don't want this swimming, I just want it all kind of coated. Spice, adjust to your level. Sriracha, there's a shortage, not even kidding. There's like a worldwide shortage of sriracha going on right now. We went to the grocery store, they didn't have any. So if you guys see sriracha at your grocery store, stock up, because this stuff's about to disappear. So we'll do a generous amount of sriracha, because I think everyone here likes it kind of spicy. You gotta do some rice vinegar. Not too much. This is something you could really overdo. So kind of just start off with a few splashes and just like that. And then you can kind of adjust as need be. So I'm gonna mix this with just the fish first without any of the vegetables, kind of let it all get coated. I also wanted to add ginger. So we're gonna add a healthy amount of this stuff right here. And now that I've mixed most of my things, so now I can add in my scallions, so we got some more aromatics in there, our ginger, we can go within our veggies too, and kind of soften up. Like our red onions, we don't want them too strong. We want them to soften up a little bit with all that liquid. Good amount of red onion. Radishes, kind of bitter on their own, but work great when you combine them with other stuff, and they're really pretty as well. Cucumber, great texture. Also a real clean, fresh flavor. Start with that much. All right, we'll give it a mix. And the last thing that's gonna go in here is avocado, but you guys know avocado texture is pretty soft, so you wanna mix that at the very end. You don't want a big mushy mess in here. I need some of the red onion for another dish, so we're gonna take some out. Whoops.
Get a quick refund there.
Beauty of editing, guys. And also sesame seeds. You want to try?
I want to try.
I think this. What are you guys doing over there?
Nothing, man.
You forgot to cough.
Sorry. I knew it is.
I'll let you guys get a quick preview of Fluent Fishing's dish. This is going to be up on his channel. He's always
Don't
cooking
look,
some
don't look.
beautiful
You guys
things.
don't look. You gotta go on the channel.
That's a different fish. That's a different fish right there, but you gotta check out the video to see it.
So eel sauce is sweet, savory, and acidic. It's a combination of mirin, sugar, and soy. So you get those 3 flavor profiles. So we got our halibut, sliced up, kind of sashimi style. And this stuff right here is delicious and smells like it's gonna make a dying man well. I basically took an entire head of cilantro, half a cucumber with the rind or the skin off, 1 clove of garlic, water, sugar, and salt. You blend it all together until you don't have like gritty cilantro pieces in your teeth. And we're gonna pour this on, oh, and we also did lime juice. We're gonna pour this on top of the halibut. So it's not quite a ceviche because you're gonna eat it before the lime juice would cook it. And there's really not that much lime juice in there. You know what? We got some leftover radish. Might as well throw that on there. Some leftover cucumber. Okay, tomato. Get that kind of color pop. And then you gotta finish it off. We got some scallion, some more green.
Cut those fancy there,
Yeah,
sir.
dude. They're gonna be
Look at
nice.
that fancy cut.
I'm just gonna spruce it up a little bit, and we're just gonna drizzle a little olive oil. Just drizzle a little olive oil on there, get some fat content in there, since this is such a light dish, you know? All right, Adam, what do we got going on out here?
Oh, you know, just experimenting. We have kebabs, white sea bass, pineapple, onion with a teriyaki glaze.
All right, guys, check this out. That's halibut poké. So delicious. Perfect texture on it. Get it in with a little bit of rice. And then Adam made kebabs with the white sea bass. Got a little pineapple on there, some onion. You guys, look at this fish. What I really like about this fish, it reminds me a lot of grouper in the way it flakes. Watch, I'm gonna take it off the skewer right here. It's got these big flakes. You see that? Just like perfectly tender.
How does it pair with that teriyaki, Vic?
Dude, amazing. Incredible.
On the Camp Chef.
I really like it. This is Ben. This is Adam's brother, girlfriend Melissa.
Hello.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you. Thanks. Poke's really good.
Incredible.
She's a big fan of spicy stuff. I'm on the edge of it, but that is good. That's really perfect.
All right. Our reunion again.
I'm just enjoying like this stuff. I'm really excited to try the aguachiles, but what I've tried so far with this kebab and with this poke, can't complain, man. And it doesn't get any better.
We were talking about earlier, I've never had raw halibut before. So, with that little bit of radish in there, that little crunch, that's insane. Man,
So you're a fan now?
I would say so, yeah. I think I've missed that boat for a while because I've caught quite a few halibut. And I've seen, shout out to Outdoor Chef Life, Taku do it a few times, but I just never did it myself for whatever reason, and it's honestly fantastic.
No pressure.
Okay. That's really good.
I'm waiting for the day for someone to be like, I just flat out don't like this. I would put it in the video.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, I'll get in. Here, you go first, Adam, and I'll follow.
Looking at the colors, it looks insane. All right, so we got the trifecta here. I got
That looks good.
all that stuff on there.
Cheers, dude.
Cheers, guys.
It's yummy. Of the three, I like the other two better, but it is yummy. It's very good. It's very fresh. The cilantro comes through. The halibut tastes delicious.
It is extremely refreshing. This right here, we should have eaten first. We always
Yeah.
make that mistake
Yeah.
where it tastes like, imagine like the best, I don't know, it's like refreshing like a salad, right? Like this
Yeah.
would be a great starter to the meal, but we went heavy with the kebabs and this first. But
Having
it's,
this delicious, rich teriyaki with pineapple.
yeah, going from something super rich to this is a little bit of a little shock, but this is honestly, man.
How'd you come up with that?
My buddy Ames, he's a chef.
That's good.
Yeah.
Shout out. It's really good, really refreshing.
All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. We got all the boys together once again. We got the reunion. We got me and Dylan. We got my boy Adam right here.
Yeah, buddy.
That's what it's all about, man. Adam was saying earlier, it's so much more than the fishing trip. That's the start of it. The cleaning, you got to enjoy everything. The cooking part of it, come together, try new recipes, have some delicious meals, share some stories, kick back some beers, and that's all there is to it. Huge shout out to Brian Norris and Fetish. If you guys are looking for that trip of a lifetime, I'm going to have all of his stuff linked below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Ew.